Today I'm taking a look at Pets at Home. Pets at Home is a rather large chain of basically pet shops in the UK, but on a very much bigger scale than the pet shops of the days of my childhood. These are really fundamentally big retail units, warehouse size units, selling everything for your best friend at home. For your dog, your cat, your fish, reptiles, birds, little animals, you name it, they've got it. So anything from dog baskets, food, hay, and they've also got pet grooming in there and a vet's in store as well quite often too. So there's pretty much everything for the pet loving people in the UK. So let's have a little look at the numbers. I think Pets at Home is one of those businesses that when Rainy Rona hit, initially they had a very big drop, but then all of a sudden people started to think, oh, well, I'm at home all the time, it'd be nice to have a pet. And as we were seeing in the figures, we go to the graphs, things really just took off like a rocket. We can see from the trading figures there that year on year the turnover is growing quite nicely, gross profit staying nicely in line with that, and the net profit as well, quite healthy as a result. So this is a nice, steady, growing business. So assets and liabilities staying pretty consistent. A nice, relatively lower level of debt compared to the asset there, so they're well covered on that front as well. So those numbers are stacking up quite nicely. Capital expenditure, again looking nice and steady and consistent there. And the free cash flow, well, that's a little bit down in 2022, so we'll see the 2023 results. But the stores are generally pretty busy all the time, so they're certainly taking some money. And that's something that may be a good recession-proof business as a strong retailer. I think it's definitely well worth a look. So on Phil Town's 10-cap method, it's certainly over that 10% mark, so again that's quite a healthy figure. Now my DCF calculator actually put the figure as quite high, so looking at Simply Wall Street's figure, they've got the share price at about the price of the fair value, so it's fairly close at the present time. So let's have a look at the chart over the last. I put up a 10-year one today for this. I've got to the point where the 3 years we've kind of gone past that Rainy Rona peak. But actually back in 2019 we had a low here, 111 pence a share. And during Rainy Rona time the figure shot up to over £5 a share. So a very, very high climb. And it's been sort of settling back downwards again over the last sort of year or so. So maybe the share price is going to hit probably what should be a consistent sort of price for Pets at Home. Now, one nice thing within SharePad is the custom yield. Sometimes I put this on 10%, sometimes on 15%. The target price there at 119 on the 10% figure is coming up in line with that low back from 2019. I don't know, I think we can actually show a lower figure, but I'll tap in 15% there. It's coming at 79p a share. I don't think we're probably going to see that sort of figure. I'd be very, very surprised if we do. So I look forward to seeing your comments in the comment section below. If there's any other businesses you'd like me to take a look at and do a little run through for you, do put them in the comments as well, and I look forward to hearing from you. Today's video is sponsored by Rule Number 1 by Phil Town. It's a lovely, easy read and one of the first books I read getting involved in investing. It shows some lovely, easy ways to calculate the true value of a business and work out what sort of price you'd be looking at to buy a business when it's on sale is the ideal time. So you can click on the Amazon link in the description below, and for $8.99 you can get some great, easy reading as a good way to get started in investing. And clicking on the link also helps support the channel, of course. So if you like the videos, do like, comment and subscribe, and we'll catch up with you again soon.